In this video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this AMVR VR golf club grip. But first, I wanted to see what it could do.
This is going to be hilarious. Look, I'm standing. Holy shit. That house is like 400 yards away.
Is that good?
That's unbelievable. Beginner's luck. Buck said you can't do it again.
Bring it on.
You boys are gonna pay for that! Ow! You hit that guy!
He shouldn't have been standing there.
One more time.
So let's get into the unboxing. As we open up the package, we have a rod kind of device with a plastic covering around it, and it is a very bright blue grip. Now, comparing that to a full-size keyboard, this is roughly 50 centimeters long without any controller attached. And we've got a warranty card and a manual telling you how to use this and how to attach the Oculus 2 controller. This is important. Do follow them because the controller can slip out and cause damage when swinging this around for golf. So make sure you follow the instructions. They are very, very important. Taking a closer look at the device, it's actually well built. Some really strong plastic. At the top where the controller fits in, you can see some little contraptions there to hold the grips, as well as the grip itself. Now the grip itself is waterproof and sweat resistant, so you can clean it and wipe it off, and it's a very nice grip. It's just like a golf club. Looking at that, you can untwist it and make it longer, and you can make it shorter. Full length with a controller is 69 centimeters, so that's quite a length once the controller is attached, and when it's compressed in its smallest form with a controller, it is about 59 centimeters long. And once it's tightened, it's actually quite sturdy, as I demonstrated there. And you can see, make sure you don't go past the stop sign at the bottom, otherwise it can break. Now inside the top where the controller fits, you can see two little padded areas. This helps the controller fit more snug, and it doesn't wiggle around when swinging it around like a golf club. So now I'm going to show you how to attach the Meta Quest 2 controller. Now you'll see I've got another third-party grip on, which is much bigger and it will not fit. So you need to have the standard Meta Quest grips on the controllers as they were when you purchased it, otherwise it will not fit into this golf grip. I am removing that grip that I have, and then I put the other grip back on. Now you need to put that strap back on because that's very important when putting it together with this golf grip. So I'm putting the strap back in as shown here, so you can see, and then you also put the battery cover for the original Meta Quest 2 controller back on. So that's what it looks like as you bought it out of the box. So now that's ready to go into this golf grip. So what you need to do is make sure you take the little tag that's on the little grip at the bottom. You'll see at the end of the string on the strap, and you've got to push it all the way up to the top of the controller like so. So it's right at the top. Make sure it's right snug at the top. Then what you need to do is take the strap and pass it through the top of the grip, as you'll see here, and there's a small hole that you feed it through. So once you fed it through there, you pull it through, and you can slowly feed the grip of the Meta Quest 2 controller through into that. So you'll see how I pull it in. Now make sure it fits the right way around, or the correct way. As you can see on the side, there's a bit of a gap. It has to be the other way, so make sure that fits in, and those two padded sections I spoke to you about earlier help that fit nice and snug. So press that in nice and firmly and pull the strap in so it's nice and tight. So once you are sure the straps are pulled all the way through and the grip is all the way into that little holder at the top, the next thing you need to do is take the strap and feed it underneath that small little tooth-like hook. So you can see here, you make sure both of them are secure and tight underneath that. So that will then hold the basis of making sure this is all secure. Then take the end of the strap and hook it through the other little tooth hook thingy that's over there, and then you are now ready to tighten it up. Now you can see by pressing the little grips forward up towards the controller, you can see that moves up and down. If you don't, you can see there's sort of a ratchet turning mechanism that holds it into place. So those lock it in, but when you push it up like I'm showing now, that releases the ratchet so you can move it freely, so you can twist it or loosen it, tighten and loosen it much more freely. So what you do is you tighten it, and you can see the string and the strap gets nice and tight. Make sure that's nice and tight and secure, and then you are ready to go and ready to start swinging around and playing your golf games. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, if any of you are wondering, AMVR thought of this, so they are very clever. Now do not worry about it. If you are left-handed, you can use this, and if you are right-handed, you can also use this. So they have thought of both things. Very clever, AMVR, very clever. It's left and right-handed, so you don't have to buy one for each hand. Anyway, so yeah, so now we are ready to play, left or right-handed, and I'm going to start testing this out and show you some footage of me swinging around and hopefully not bashing into things. Yes, I do have Wi-Fi extenders outside, so that's why I'm outside playing on the VR. So the signal's perfectly alright, and you can see Charlie's wondering what I'm doing with this new accessory that I have. And what a great accessory it is. I didn't think it would be that good, but having played golf before and now going into the VR world and playing golf with a controller and then adding on this grip, the grip makes it feel so much more real. And when you extend it as well, the weighting, everything just feels like you actually have a golf club in your hands, and it's just so much easier to do the swings. It's so much more enjoyable. I actually didn't think I would enjoy it this much, but it is really good. So if you're a golfer and you want to get an accessory and you want it to feel like you're actually playing golf, this is the accessory to get. Well done, AMVR. I really enjoyed this. This was really cool. So here's me playing some golf swings outside and doing a few shots, and it actually works quite nice. The only thing is, when you've got to go to the menus and that, you have to obviously turn the golf club around and use the Oculus or the Quest controllers to then move through the menus and that, so you might, you know, bump yourself with the grip and that. But other than that, it's really good. The grip's really good. It holds nicely. It feels just like a golf club, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. Then inside over here, like I'm showing you, you can see the ceilings are not that high, and I am quite tallish. And if you see, with a swing on the smallest one, if you do take a full swing, you could potentially scrape the roof. And here, extending it to the full length, you will see now it does actually hit the ceiling, so just be careful with that. I do have halo covers on the Quest controller, so they can scrape in that a little bit, but other than that, they're alright. So just be wary of that. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. But other than that, it feels really good. It was great. I tried to play table tennis. That's a bit hard because the grip's a bit long. But everything else that I tried out was more enjoyable. I did enjoy this. Well done, AMVR. Well done.